Motivation has a natural shelf life. It's meant to wax and wane. I kind of think of it like a gust of wind that gives you a big lift, or activation energy that really fills you and infuses you with that feeling of excitement when you tell yourself, this is the year. I've got this. Let's go. I asked my email list recently, what was your biggest obstacle to reach your ideal weight last year? And so many people responded saying, motivation. It makes a lot of sense. If you think that you need motivation to lose the weight you want and that naturally waxes and wanes, it makes sense that your weight loss results have waxed and waned too. The intention of today's mini-sode is to share this tiny but mighty concept. While motivation feels really good, it feels exciting to have that gust of wind and that infusion of activation energy, you don't actually need it to lose the weight that you want. Here's my favorite example of this. Imagine that your kid is waiting for you at the bus stop or at soccer practice, and it's time for you to come and pick them up. You might be busy in the middle of doing something, and there might be that moment where you don't feel like going to get them. That does not mean that you ever leave them waiting at the bus stop or at soccer practice. To anyone that has ever thought, when it comes to weight loss, I'm just not disciplined, I want to dispel and bust the bubble. Professional working moms are literally masterful at discipline. When you think about all of the things that you do, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't feel excited or motivated, how far you have come along as a professional in your workplace and definitely with your kids in moments that you don't feel like it. Given that that's true, let's just pretend from now moving forward that discipline was never the real problem. The real problem was this. Most high achievers have relied on motivation to lose the weight that they want to lose. Sure, it feels good, but it's just not necessary. Now I hear you asking, Priyanka, so if it's not motivation, then how is it? What do I need to do to lose the weight that I want to lose this year? The feeling that you really need to feel is grounded commitment to you and your goal. Really think about your kid waiting for you at the bus stop. What is the feeling that drives you to get in the car and get them even in moments that you don't feel like it? You're committed to them. You feel this responsibility for them. And of course you love them. When you bring those emotions towards you and your goal, you will change the game for how you lose weight this year. This most simply happens when you just make the decision to prioritize yourself. When you make the decision to prioritize your body goal and you remind yourself about why it matters to you daily. This step is essential, and I find that it is missing from most high achievers' weight loss strategies. It's so important that I have dedicated a whole module inside the Unstoppable curriculum to taking what I call uninspired action. Uninspired action is taking action, following through on the plan that you love and created, even in moments that you don't feel like it. In the Unstoppable group, I teach my clients a process I call the 4P process. It's basically a strategy that you have to build into your plan so you know how to handle that exact specific moment when your brain kicks up the thought, well, I don't feel like it. This has to be a part of your strategy, and I know if you have been on the up and down roller coaster, this is one of the main reasons. All that has ever happened is you didn't have this piece of the process built into your weight loss strategy. I hope you enjoyed this tiny but mighty concept and that it shifts something for you in how you reach your goal weight this year. Remember, you're already masterful at discipline. The real problem was relying on motivation. If you know that this is your work and you want coaching and support to help you reach your goal weight this year, head on over to theunstoppablemombrain.com/group where I share all the details for exactly how you get to join me. This is your year to reach your ideal weight. I cannot wait to see you inside.